Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here. Early this morning, concerned about you, my brothers and sisters, my human partners, my American brothers and sisters, Minnesota, my family. I'm concerned because I'm experiencing a lot of life that is not even considered life. It's nothing compared to what human beings have been promised life to be. I really am. I have situations where I don't have access to the educational process as freely as I should, or health care as freely as I should, or access to my even facilities like home and food and clothing. You know, you get food and stuff that's designed to take you out, and you're living with your home. That thing gets corrupted, needs to have constant care, all kinds of things. And you reach an age where maybe you retire, and all of these negative parts of these situations come down, and you find yourself like feeling kind of different, unhappy. And if you feel that way, you must think that you're not the only one, and that there are those that feel just like you. But at the same time, you recognize that there are those that don't feel like you. Seems like everything is going good. You ask yourself, why does it happen for them the way that it does and not for us? And then we check it out. We want to find out. And we find out that there's some situations that's taking place that's not honest. We find out that people lie, cheat, steal, that they don't understand beyond their own measure. And this, you can see them having what everything that's being missed by the other population. You ask yourself why, and maybe it's a lack of understanding. What do you ask? What do you do about a situation like that? And I'm thinking about all of the people whose houses are falling down. I'm thinking about people whose property is being destroyed by these winds, by these floods. I'm thinking about where the bottom in the earth is just dropping out, and people have fallen in suckholes and mountains and stuff all sliding down. I'm thinking about these things because they're happening. And it appears as though we have accepted that these things won't happen, and so we're not prepared for them, as if we have put people in positions of power like the Supreme Court, who we have neglected that they're human beings just like us, and they are as corruptible as we are. And then when they act in corruption against we the people, we sit back and allow it to continue and force with our mouths poked out rather than rescinding any action like that. Who are we? We don't know who we are. And so we just go on and go on, hoping one day that a God will come and relieve us. And it seems as if the only thing that relieves us is death. That kind of troubles me, and I don't know the answer. All I can say is that we're going to die anyway, it seems. And what you take, you will take. In other words, there's somebody willing to cause you pain and suffering so that they could be denied that pain and suffering. And they got that choice. And at the same time, the victim who would be victim has a choice to accept it or not. You can accept it and go through whatever pain and suffering it causes, the humiliation, sorry, and you can go through whatever and live like that, bondage person like we all are living today. And then our time comes to die, and we die just that, a coward. But think about if you take the other end, that you're going to die anyway. And before you allow another man, another woman, or another individual to put to hold power and exert power over you, you will definitely be dead, because that ain't happening. And so it doesn't matter whether you die 60 or 90 years from now, or whether you die today. turning you into what the natives were turned into, turning you into what blacks were turned into, turning you into what whites were turned into, had to be not only a lack of knowledge, but a training and indoctrination. You know, people don't want to die, but once they realize that it's coming and they can't stop it, they just sit back and, okay, well, and they accept it. Republicans in America today, conservatives, have become liars. I mean, we all lie, but I'm talking about their whole everything. Lying is like telling the truth. To them, lying is like telling the truth. You know, Trump, oh man. I mean, I can't see why he won't just go and sit down, but I understand. When you're like that, you're just like that. But that's what they do. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they say, this is mine. You can't get it. Why is it mine? Because I say it's mine. I killed for this. This is mine. And I'll kill to take it, to keep it. That's what the Republicans say. And then you got another group of people that come along and say, well, it's not going to be just like that because the way you're doing it, your circle is too small. And there are a lot of us out here. And we're not going to stand out here outside of that circle. So since we can't get in that circle, we're going to create our own circle. And they create a much broader circle. Y'all call it far to the left, way left. So they create their own circle. And now you're dealing with the same people. You're competing against one another. Say you come up with a system that allows both of you equal opportunity to make decisions about what's going to happen or what's not going to happen. And then you find out